Hey folks, how's it going? We're checking out more One Foot in the Grave. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. And enjoyed the previous episode, man. It'd been cool to see that bear that he made that freaked the kid out. I would have liked to see what it looked like. I guess you can just leave it up to your imagination, him just mixing and matching parts, but it's been cool to see what it was like. Oh girl, I thought she died. I was like, dang, that's cold-blooded, man. That she was like killed by old boy. But nah, she bashed him over the head, so that was much better. I guess somebody still died, so it's still kind of rough, but it would have been sad if an old lady was mugged and killed, you know? I would have felt really bad, like when an old man died in his basement, right when those toys came that he wanted to send to his grandkids, I believe it was. He like ordered some dinosaurs, I think, those bendy dinosaurs. I think that's what it was. Yeah, he died. That was sad, so yeah. And it's sad to see another old person pass away. Well, not pass away, get murdered by being robbed, but yeah. So I'm guessing, yeah, they're never gonna be able to sell that house man with Victor over next door, dude. That dude, the neighbor was running up on him. I was like, I wonder if he's ever actually hit Victor. You know, he does. Because when he like his house got flooded, he like said he's gonna shove the hose up his butt, and then this one he just like walking up on him. In one episode he shot up the gnomes with the machine gun. So, but I don't know if he's actually ever like punched Victor or anything, or at least gave him a good shake. But yeah, man, enjoyed the previous episode. Look forward to this one. So let's just go and jump into it, folks. We'll talk about it more at the end. Why is he smiling? He must be drugged up.
More paraphernalia?
Royal Society for the Prevention of Accidents. Some survey or other. I thought I'd fill it in while we're waiting for the x-rays. A brief description of how the accident occurred.
A garden shed fell on him.
Dang.
I've put rotting timbers collapsed on head while dismantling old outhouse in rear garden. Was the accident unavoidable or due to the patient's carelessness?
Carelessness. Put stupidity. And that was asking for trouble in anyone's book. Unscrewing all the nails in a building before you've taken the roof off.
We don't know that's what happened.
Imagine finding someone with a piece of broken glass between his legs and thinking it'd cut off his... And you think even the ambulance men would have checked first before taking her word for it? Rushing that lump of moldy carrot to hospital in a specialized I suppose it's a mistake any of us could have made.
God knows what was in that painkilling injection they gave him. He was laughing at a pencil a few minutes ago.
It is high as a kite.
How are you feeling now, Mr. Meldrew? All right?
I'm tickety-boo and a half, Missy. How are you today, my little sweetheart?
Yes. Well,
Drive all the way home with that dude. Oh my god, I can see him in the shadow. Dude, how scared would you be if that happened? You get home, pulling your garage, just somebody's on top of your roof. You gotta kill me! It'll be obvious all the lights off.
Oh,
I didn't go see them turn all the lights off.
From a visit from Ronnie and Mildred with a tin of assorted biscuits. I was hoping they were both dead. Why do they always call on us when they're down here, like the plague of the zombies?
Don't keep moving about. If they look through the box and see a lot of letters lying about, maybe they'll think we're on holiday.
It's actually pretty smart. They probably noticed and turn those lights off though.
Head down. Do you want to give us a breathe?
Back off! Go back and quit the bay, the pair of you!
Bro, shut up! Dude.
Oh, no.
What is it?
Mildred's going round the back. I think I've left the bathroom light on.
Oh my God, that's it. They've got us in a pincer movement. Finished. They'll be here till 3 o'clock in the morning showing us pictures of their loft conversion.
God bless him.
I'm going to go for it.
Are you mad? You'll never make it.
I've got about 10 seconds. It's now or never.
Right. Good luck.
Oh, dude.
I'm falling asleep in your armchair, Captain. Hello, wakey, wakey.
Out there.
I don't believe it.
A mattress? I think it's the mattress. Shut up, bro. Come on, man.
Do not believe it. What the bloody hell do people think this is, a drive-in scrapyard? I paid for this skip. It's for my rubbish and nobody else's. What am I supposed to do with this? Melt it down for baker foil? Didn't I say that this would happen?
How did it get here? Did someone just dump this?
Well, unless a very large jackdaw was carrying it back to its nest and dropped it, I should think that's a fairly safe assumption.
I'll take it on me.
Never ceases to amaze me, the bloody-minded soddishness of some...
Oh no. A car in a mattress.
You
Bro.
bastards! Come back here again, I'll kill the lot of you!
You bastards. Oh, dude. Cold thing. That only happened to him.
You know, it's
Jesus
a bit
Christ.
somber, Wilf. Why don't you go and pick out one of Chris's?
Silliest thing I've ever seen. Very sorry, because I'm afraid I'm going to have to throw your toupee down the drain. What the
You damn right, piece of shit.
Master the mechanics of a door handle yet. Must be very complicated for you with your limited brain power. Oh, and do forgive me for not getting the fur coat out. Because if you hadn't chopped all his legs off in the first place, he could have climbed out on his own. But there we are. And you ask me if I want to go on working here. Well, if it means sucking up to odious bastards like you two every day, I'd rather remain unemployed. Thank you very much. You bloody old
Fantastic.
I'm gonna ring your... What is it?
Hopping about in the fur.
Oh no.
I feel sick.
Please.
And there's another one. It's a flea.
Yes, they make charming pets. You'll find you grow so attached to them. And of course, vice versa.
No. Dude. Leave one hell for another. Oh, dude, that was fantastic. I was like, please, don't let this be the moment that Victor's like, I gotta suck it up. Gotta, you know, man up because I need this job. I waited so long. I'm so glad he gave it to him. Jesus Christ, there are too much. That was way too much, bro. Like, calm down, man. It's not like he looked over and watched this guy who's handicapped doing all this stuff for herself, and these people being so extra. It's just so full of it. I'm surprised he had a job in hospitality in general. That's hard to deal with for even the most patient people. Just dealing with the public in general. It can be fast food, retail, being in like, you know, working in like in hotels, wherever that stuff. Anytime you deal with the public, it's difficult because you deal with every single personality out there. Everybody has different needs. I don't know. It's just, like I said, you can be the most patient person in the world, and just dealing with the public in general is just difficult. So Surprised that he did it. Doing security is a bit different because he was in security for so long. You really, a lot of times you're just buzzing people in and out and answering questions. And sometimes being security, it comes you can have an attitude. Sometimes you don't really have to be courteous all the time, depending on where you're at. You know, at least here in the States, I don't think I've ever met like a security guard who was like super friendly and approachable. For the most part, they just stand there and do their job. Except for like the security guards who worked with me at like a company or something like that, or the officers who were security who worked with me. But if I was ever somewhere, most times security they try not to deal directly with you for the most part. They don't try to have like they're not friendly. It's mostly like them securing the place, watching, and then kicking people off, really, and keeping the peace. I'm assuming it's the same thing across the pond, where you're really just kind of like dealing with buzzing people in and out, answering basic questions, and kicking the riffraff out. That's mostly what you do. So that seems that's up his alley. But dealing with, like, you know, the public and being courteous just seems like something he wouldn't be able to do. I definitely thought they were going to get caught trying to run around and turn all the lights off. I'm like, dude, they're cutting the corner. They probably see you guys doing it. But no, they're actually able to get rid of them to the end. They popped up. Man, cold-blooded. Really, really funny about him buying the skip. And coming outside and having a freaking car in it. Car having a mattress in it. Oh my god, when he screamed, "You bastards," that was hilarious. You freaking bastards. I remember my buddy, he had to fix his roof, and we were de-shingling his roof. Oh yeah, I know nothing about doing roofs, right? But he needed help at least de-shingling it, and he said he can figure the rest out, like, to save money. Luckily, long story short, some people came past, and they said they know how to do the roof work, and they charged him, like, nothing. And me and him, we, like, split the cost. And I don't think it was 50-50. I can't remember how much I gave him for it, but we figured it out. This is a while back. I can't even remember. I have to ask him again now that it comes up. But because I was like, I wanted to be able to help him more, but I couldn't, so I wanted to still help him get the roof taken care of. And then also, I was responsible for this, and I felt bad as well, because there was a big dumpster that a construction site was using. And he was like, we can't use this, man. They fine people for throwing stuff in. I'm like, dude, who's gonna know it was you? This dumpster has stuff in it. We can, like, take the shingles we've done so far. We can put it in the dumpster and just put the stuff on top of it. It's barely, you know, anything in there. So let's just put it in the dumpster. They're not gonna care. It's just a few shingles, you know? Well, because they saw the people on the roof doing the shingles, they automatically was like, okay, this is the house that put shingles inside our dumpster, and they fined them. So I felt bad, and I paid for the fine too. I just never thought they'd make a big deal about it. And watch just made me, when he was getting intense, I'm like, I feel bad because I've never did it before. So I was like, who's going to look inside a trash can and be like, ugh? You know, because it wasn't size like his. It was a massive construction dumpster. Like, it was huge. So we put the shingles in there and then slid a bunch of construction stuff on top of it. They still saw it. Don't know how. I'm guessing somebody had to be looking at us or something. That's what I'm thinking. He said it's because they saw the roof people doing it. I'm like, I think somebody saw us. But whatever. So I feel bad, and I learned my lesson. I never do that again. I don't use anybody's dumpsters for anything, even if it's a bubblegum wrapper. Not doing it. I saw what was happening next when she said her cousin had memory problems and all that stuff. I didn't see that coming until, like, he came out of the garage, and she was saying, like, I'll give you the key because of yada, yada, yada. And I was like, okay, they're going to get the wrong guy. But at first, I thought maybe because it was called the worst horror of all, I thought this was going to be kind of told like a horror story narrative where it was somebody lurking in our house and she didn't know. Well, it was like she thought she was being stalked by like a murderer or something. That's what I thought the story was going to go from the title. And a guy who's on a roof and she pulls in a garage with him and she's thinking somebody's in her house. I thought that's how it was going to go. Man, all in all, this is very entertaining. This is a funny episode. I thought this was fantastic. A great way to wrap up season 3. This is a very fun season. So yeah, man, all good stuff. All right, folks, that is it. That is all for this one. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Later.